will call it swag, some call it cockiness, some would call it being a diva. But when you're good, it's not bragging. And elite wide receivers and the confidence they exude often permeates an entire team, and we're going to see a couple of examples of that in this one. Welcome to Austin, Texas, and DKR, home of the Texas Longhorns. As we'll see a squad from the ACC, the Oklahoma State Cowboys, taking on last year's national champions, the Texas Longhorns. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, here with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get this thing rolling. And the Cowboys will kick it off to get us underway. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. So Texas offense takes the field for the first time today. Quarterback stands alone, all wide receivers. Dropping back, it's Rock. Makes the grab, it's Knowles. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36.
Now, anytime the ball goes in the air towards him, I feel like it's his. Like, there are no 50-50 balls. He just makes plays, game after game, play after play, and you see him featured in this offense for a reason. He's one of the best.
There he goes. Nice pickup there. Gets him the first down and sets him up at the 45-yard line.
QBs, when you see zone coverage, man, can you manipulate defense when you have a good pocket and you've got time to throw. He had a little bit of time to throw. You can move guys with your eyes. That drag comes wide open. Good throw, good catch, first down.
Wants to go up top on first down. Snagged out of the air. He's there to make the stop, but the damage has been done as they pick up the first down on the throw and catch. The Longhorns come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. It's complete to the left. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. All the way down to the 15-yard line. It's first down.
Everybody holds their breath when this guy has the ball. On defense now, you got to stop the bleeding because you're allowing one of the best at his position in the sport of college football. Now have back-to-back catches. You better be anticipating this offense going back to him again right here.
They'll go to work in the air on second down. Zings it complete to the right. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion. It'll be third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He gets it in. Touchdown, Longhorns! Smokey the Cannon, not the only one using explosives around here, and it has electrified this Longhorn crowd.
I mean, coming out on point, coming out dissecting the defense, scoring early in front of this crowd. You know good and well, all these fans love their school. Texas has got so much pride. This gets them going early.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So the Oklahoma State Cowboys offense will take the field for the first time. Guys, if you listen closely, I think you can hear the jawing going already between this quarterback and wide receiver. What a matchup, Jesse, it's going to be between those two.
You know, so many people have already been talking about this individual one-on-one matchup, David, and it's going to be happening out on an island all game long. The receiver's got speed, he's got game-breaking ability, catching the football and climbing the ladder. He's going up against one of the best shutdown corners in the game. I cannot wait to watch this.
Yeah, and he's got the speed to stay with him and the instincts, and he's been so great out wide in every game. This is a huge test. This is a Sunday test. Two NFL guys going at it to see who's going to take home the prize.
Well, your opponent scored on their opening drive, so obviously no need to panic. But I know, having been in this situation as a quarterback, you want to answer right away. So really good to see him making some nice throws here on their opening drive. He's going to try and see if he can get this thing tied up.
To the air, it's Duggan. Fires to the wideout. Wide open downfield. Turns it on down the left side. And he'll take it to the house. He got loose. Touchdown, Oklahoma State. The extra point here would tie the game.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
So Texas has it again, and here comes the offense. That last touchdown drive was surgical through the air, Jesse.
It sure was, and that's why this offense is so dangerous, Dave.
It's picked off, and that's number 10.
And that's got to feel good, and that's a play this young man is never going.
And let's see what kind of ball plays this offense has ready. He wants to change this route. He'll start this drive going to the air. Unloads to the right. A strike downfield. It's a running room. Inside the... And he motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Texas!
Well, this offense is top.
One final play before the end of the quarter. To the air on first down. Unloads to the wideout. Got his man downfield. They make the stop, but not before he wraps up this first period with a huge gain. We're through one, and what a back-and-forth battle between these two quarterbacks as we look at the stats. Heading in the opposite directions now as we crank it up in the second. So first down here as they go back to work. Looking to throw, it's Rock. Throws to the wideout. He find a hole in that secondary. He's finally stopped, but not before he takes it into the red zone. They'll mark it at the 18.
Well, this offense has shown you it doesn't take a lot of time for them to generate explosive plays through the air. Big completion on the previous play. They take another shot and hit it, and they've completely flipped the field.
Guys, let's take a big view of Texas. Top 5 up to this point is really good. It's staying there as we get closer to the playoff. That becomes a huge challenge.
They just need to focus on winning right now. They're in position as a top 5 team to reach the college football playoff, but you've got to keep winning, and that's got to be the mindset. And coming into today, they have to bring their A game to the field.
And we're still in the middle of the season, so there's so many ways to still make a good impression for this squad, and we still have conference championships for some. We have great matchups that will decide, just like we've seen in past years, right? It comes down the stretch, who's playing the best.
Trying to find the end zone. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening. And they'll spread receivers all over the field, 5 wide on 2nd and goal. The offense changing the play. Wants to keep it in the air. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. 3rd down coming. And here comes play number 6 of the drive. Looking for the touchdown on 3rd and goal. Looking for the goal line. And they've got him down after the short completion, but they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. The offense didn't even glance to the sidelines. They'll stay out there and go for it on 4th and goal from the 1. They stop him short of the mark. This offense has it with really good field position. Back to pass, it's Rock. Going for 6. Intercepted. A first half turnover can swing momentum. Finally brought down, but what a play, not only to get the football, but to flip the field position with the return.
Man, what a great...
Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. He'll start this drive firing. And he throws another interception, his 3rd of the night. Picked up a few extra on that return, but what a play by this defense. Going right to work up top. They're working that left side. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Quick tempo, no huddle offense. 2nd down, clock's running. Back to pass. Fires to the right. Got him downfield. Boy, did he look as if he was going to go. Gets it down to the 37.
I tell you what, all this spread offense, man, it's really accentuated receivers and so many different shapes and sizes. But this guy, they're going to find him. They're going to find him early. They're going to find him often. He's made so many plays throughout the season and really been the feature of this offense. And this dude has worked his way. He might get a trip to New York as a wide receiver. That is not normal, and neither is this dude.
And the Longhorns with the 1st and 10. Looking to throw on 1st down. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Touchdown, Longhorns! They'll have just enough time to get one more snap before the half. Back to pass, it's Rock. Gonna let it fly. He's got it inside the 25. They make the stop, but man, oh man, did he almost get a score on the final play of the half. A big game. That's the end of the 2nd quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Fellas, you've been calling a first-rate game so far from Austin today. And it's clear, the aerial attacks of both teams have been relentless. They've been burning each of these secondaries like toast. Just an assault on the defensive game plans, if there even were defensive game plans. Gotta think, fellas, based on the first 2 quarters, we're going to see every route in the route tree again in this 2nd half. With that said, let's send it back to the guys at DKO.
All right, Kevin, about ready to start the 2nd half here. The Longhorns will line up to kick off and start the 2nd half. And he'll bring it back. And the returner could find... And here come the Horns. They've got it again on offense. Quarterback making adjustments. Starts a drive trying to go up top. With the catch, it's McFarland. And he's brought down after a nice gain. They'll line up right at the 48-yard line on 1st and 10. Looking downfield on 1st down. Catch in the middle, it's Knowles. Really nice pickup on that one as they get it to the 36. It'll be 1st down.
I just continue to be impressed watching this guy play. Good decision-making, very accurate. He's obviously got a lot of talent surrounding him, so no surprise with that last completion. He's now over 3,000 yards on the year.
Makes the catch. Oh, there's an alley to the right. piling up some serious yardage totals.
Man, this quarterback's been in a nice rhythm all drive, hasn't he? He's just playing on time. He's making good decisions. He's now got the offense at 1st and goal. I'd let him throw it down here. He has earned that right.
He let that thing fly quickly, but he couldn't make the connection.
And the defense finally steps up, man. They've had a tough day down here near the goal line defending the pass. Like, he's already thrown 3 touchdown passes. Nice job on this play. Nice response, trying to get themselves back in the football game.
And they've got him down after the short completion, but they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. Wide out trying to get it in. Touchdown, Texas! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Wants to adjust the pattern. Back to throw, it's Rock. He uncorks one deep. Makes the grab inside the 30. He just brought some serious energy, making that huge play and getting it all the way down to the 23-yard line. Barely time to catch our breath after that one, and they've got it 1st and 10, threatening just outside the red zone. It's complete. And he broke 1 tackle on the way to a solid pickup there.
My job as offensive coordinator is to find my guys, find my playmakers, find my guys that can win one-on-one when they get an opportunity, and that I can get them the ball and they can make something happen. He's one of those guys. That's why I'm going to continue to force feed him.
They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall. They are really clicking along, 1st and goal on just the 4th play of the drive. Snaps it in the shotgun. Makes the grab. Good throw and catch. Takes it down to the 5 as the offense tries to cash in.
The offense trying to throw it there quickly down close to the goal line. Nice job by the defense tackling the catch.
And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
One of the big risks about being in an empty set is that you don't have tight ends or running backs helping you out in pass protection. And that time the quarterback got hit right before he let it go, and that's why that ball fell incomplete.
Looking to get it in. Into the end zone. Touchdown! Quarterback empties his backfield. An unforced error there. They don't get the snap off in time. So frustrating to see an offense lose track of the play clock and pick up a penalty like that. Dropping back, it's Avila. Gets it out quickly. Couple of guys there to get him on the ground.
This offense is not letting up, guys. They've got a lead here late, and they are still taking shots. They're still looking for explosive plays. This defense just has not had an answer here all game long.
And the Longhorns in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Wants to go up top. Got it in the middle. It's Knowles. This freshman quarterback is slinging it out there to pick up that 1st down.
You see a lot of offenses late in the football game with a lead get conservative. I like they didn't. Like, they trusted the passing game. You're going to get looks that you know what they are. Defense has to be aggressive. You know, they have to be aggressive because they're down.
And here's the pick, and oh, did they need that right now. Knocked down at
Look, big-time playmakers make big plays in big games.
So now the Longhorns take over and they'll send out the offense. And boy, they missed an opportunity last time throwing that pick in the red zone, David.
Yeah, and you got to put that frustration behind you. You can't turn it over. That's a Cardinal sin. You know better than that, Jesse. You can't take points off the board, but you got to move on.
You do. I think he just got way too overeager down in the red zone that last drive. So just come out here, trust your reads, trust what your coaches have told you to do, and just go out and execute the offense.
Trying to get behind the defense. Finds a spot in the middle. A huge chunk play as he gets it all the way down to the 11.
Yeah, and the quarterback knew exactly where he wanted to go with the football, had time, spins the ball deep. Nice job by this offense, understanding what the defense is giving them and creating the explosive play.
That big play really has them in business. It's 1st and 10 from the 11. Using the quick game. They've got it down to the 3-yard line. Really well done on that throw and catch. Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll make some adjustments. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit.
And it's a good job by this defense, man. You drop back, you play really smart, play sound. Understand, there's not a lot of field to cover.
And into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Texas! That one pushes this lead out a little. Let's see what this offense has dialed up this time. Quarterback making checks. Scanning the field, it's Avila. Showing the arm strength down the left side. Touchdown, Longhorns! And they take it in for 6 more points. When we get to the offseason and they start having coaching clinics, they're going to roll this game tape back to show both offenses.
Dial it up and let it run. I mean, that's essentially what we saw in this game. It didn't matter what either offensive coordinator was calling. Everything seemed to work through throwing the football in the intermediate passing game, the RPOs, the run game. David, this was just clinical offensive football.
And offenses have evolved so much. They can do so many different things, and they know how to use their playmakers, get speed and space, make those big plays. So that's why offenses are ahead of defenses in this game. It was no different.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.